morning, friends. This is Daddy Day Trader with an accountability series update day 33. It's about 7:30 my time and got in here about 4:30 this morning. There was one stock that was up over 100%. Didn't do a whole lot before it kind of faded into oblivion, and I think I made a couple cents on that one. So, up for the day, 39 cents. And, the price, I would say the price action was kind of tricky today. There was one stock that, was it SMTG, I think it was, went up quite a bit. Let's see, what was it? SGMT. So, it went from like $9.50 all the way up to $20, which is huge. Didn't trade that one though. It's kind of like too all over the place for my liking. I did have a alert set at $9.70 when it crossed over. It was pre-market, so I'm a little more hesitant with the pre-market stuff because it's tricky to get out of without my automatic stop. So I hesitated, and I think it might have dropped down below 970 once or twice more, but then it kind of went up from there. So, still got to work on my confidence in those those alerts I put. I mean, I think I had set quite a few alerts today and didn't execute the actual trade when the alert hit. And in some instances that was good, and some that was, bad in the sense that it kept going up. But yeah, so I know 39 cents isn't, it's not great, but it's with 4 shares or 2 shares. So we'll just keep working at it, building a strong kind of green, string of days in a row is always important. So I want to kind of work on that. And I do have a lot of alerts set up, but nothing's necessarily hitting those alerts right now. And I think I'll just keep waiting, and I'll have my TradeStation open as I go into my other gig, but probably won't be doing any more trading. I was even thinking about going into the sim, but I won't do that. I'll just, if I see something that really looks good, I'll do like 2 or 4 shares and see how it goes. But it's kind of like a disappointing day, but maybe there's some FOMO on the SGMT one that went up almost double from where I had an alert set. That can kind of put you in a little bit of a funk. It can also make you trade poorly moving forward, kind of trying to make up for that loss. It wasn't an actual loss, but make up for that missing out on it. But that's like the epitome of FOMO. So, and as we know, if you get too emotional, you just trade based on that, and then all the kind of technical and reasonable analysis goes out the window. I don't make a lot of really bad trades unless I'm triggered. So I did let a few go down below my mental stop. Sometimes I don't have enough time to put in a actual stop, so I gotta also work on that, because I think that's where I get into trouble when I size up, is not having those appropriate stop losses in place. So that's when I have a ton of green days and then don't have an appropriate stop, and poof, and I can't seem to shake that habit. But it's getting better. Still not quite fully developed on that, finding a good place to put a stop in that makes sense. So I'm continuing to look for that. What is it? Doesn't necessarily a percentage, but and then sticking to that stop if it's a physical active stop, or if it's a mental stop. But so I think that's that should continue to be one of my like main focal points is the practicing of before you get in a stock, you set your stop, whatever it may be. That's just smart trading, and I think that's risk management. So I mean, like if you can't do that, even then you don't know. If you can't do that consistently, then you have no reason day trading at all, and you should just put your money into VTSAX. But I like day trading. It's fun and it's a hobby right now. But I want it to become something I'm really good at. And so I'm excited to come back tomorrow and try again. And I was trading from 4:30 to 7:30. There was plenty of movement. Lots of things went up. Lots of opportunities. Didn't necessarily capitalize on any of them. And that's okay, because it's not about hitting home runs every day. It's about like living to trade another day. So that's what I want to do. I want to keep living to trade another day, making small kind of gains and using that gained wisdom. I mean, you're not an expert until you're like 10,000 hours in, right? Maybe I'm 2,000 hours in, if that. So I have a long ways to go before I can become an expert or even good. But I'm still, but I'm building my patient muscle. I'm working on all my faults of not cutting losers quickly enough. So I think, again, that'll be my main focus tomorrow. And the next day is abiding by that, setting that stop loss and abiding by it. If a stock's moving too fast to figure that out, then you shouldn't be in it, for me. Otherwise, it's just kind of like hoping that it's going to go up. And I've tried that, and it works sometimes, and you get a good feeling from it. But then other times when you get in there and you just don't sell it, that's when I lost I bought 10 shares at $20, and then it goes down to $5, and it's like, geez, how the heck did I lose that much money? I wanted to make a buck, and I lost 50. It's kind of crazy. That's how easy it is to get into that trap. So just rambling, but in the sense of what do I need to work on? It's continuing to cut those at a reasonable level. So, because you can have red trades that go against you as long as you cut them at your point of your proper point. So, all right, well, we'll be back tomorrow. Thank you. This has been Accountability Update, day 33. Daddy Day Trader. Be back at it tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Take care. All right, guys. Bye.